Welcome to baking day. So we are actually making oatmeal bars from my pantry because what are we gonna else we're gonna pick there? Okay, so this is Pantry 101, finding things in our pantry that we can use. So we're making oatmeal bars with some jam that I have had in my pantry for a little bit of time that we got from Cape Cod. So we're making cranberry pineapple jam oatmeal bars. So let's get started. Super simple. Add in your flour, baking soda for a little bit of leavening action, and then a little bit of salt. Again, these are not healthy. I'm not saying they are healthy, right? Because you get some of the grains in there, and then some brown sugar. And then all I'm going to do is mix this up with my hands. I'm all about minimizing the amount of dishes that I have to do at the end of the day as well. So no judgment there. Hands are your best tools, in my opinion. All right, and then oats, right? So I have oatmeal, and I love to use ball jars for my storage, but then I have oats in here as well. And so then all I'm doing, I'm just stirring up the oats in here with my hands. And then I'm adding in my butter. I'm laughing at myself because it's a lot of butter. You're gonna say, hey Sandy, that's a lot of butter. And aren't you a dietitian? Well, yes, I am a dietitian, but I also love my butter. It's okay that you're eating a little bit of butter in quantities. Plus, I'm sharing these with the neighbors. So you don't have to feel as bad. So with this, I'm just gonna kind of mix this and play around with it. And then after it's done, you're gonna see that it's all gonna come together, which will be nice. Just give it a second to come together. And if you haven't heard before about oats, why are oats so important for you? But they have a good amount of fiber in them, right? So it's good for your heart health with the fiber in there. And then also, you wanna, when you're buying oats, you wanna pay attention to the type of oats and stay away from the instant oatmeal or the quick cooking oats because those mean that they're more processed, right? So the grain isn't, you can see here, the grains are actually thicker and larger. Yes, the cook time is longer, but at the end of the day, it's harder for your body to digest, meaning it's gonna take longer for it to digest, lowering your spikes in blood sugar, right? You can hear for anybody who has diabetes, you have spikes in your blood sugar. So if you eat, say, a piece of white bread, the spike in blood sugar will go up higher after you eat the white bread, as opposed to if you eat like an oatmeal bread or a whole grain bread, right? Because that has fiber. It slows your digestion down as it takes longer for your body to break it down. So with that being said, oats are better the less refined they are. So stay away from the instant oats. Wait a little bit longer for your oats to cook, it's okay. And then you kind of go from there. So you can see here, it's starting to come together. And this is a good workout for you too, right? Whoever said cooking isn't a workout is a liar. You can get a good forearm workout from this, which is my favorite. My arms are actually burning right now. And then you can see it's starting to come together. So what you're looking for here is it to come together similar to a pie dough. And with that pie dough consistency, you want it to kind of like stick together because we're gonna push it into a pan and then we're gonna spread the preserves on top of it. So let's give this one last good little push here. I just wanna make sure it's all incorporated and that it's coming together really nicely. And with the sugar, you notice I added brown sugar instead of granulated sugar. I like the flavor of brown sugar. So brown sugar actually has molasses in it. That's why it gives it that brown color. And you get a little bit of iron in there too from that brown sugar, the molasses that's put into there. And you'll see later, I'll do another demo and I will use sorghum from a trip that I got when I was down south in the summer. So look, now you can see it's beautiful. Look at that. Nice crumb here, really coming together. So what if you made a mess on your countertop? It's okay to me. All right. And you can see when you're pushing it together too, it's staying. And that's really what you want to see. You want the crumbs in there to really stick together. Okay. Now at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. So I do a little homemade vanilla here. It's my favorite, so I added a little bit. It's just literally vanilla beans in here with some vodka. You can't go wrong with that. And then you let it sit for a couple weeks and it'll come together in a nice, beautiful form. And then you use the vanilla beans. Once you've kind of used all the vanilla out of there, you can keep adding vodka to it. And then you also use those vanilla beans to push out the seeds that are inside, right? That's what you want, the vanilla bean seeds. And that you can put into your creme brulees, or you can put into your vanilla ice cream, or just yogurt in the morning, whatever you want to do with it. All right, this is beautiful. And now I've made a mess. I'm gonna bring in my pan here. And then all you're gonna do, sprinkle half of this mixture in the bottom. And all you're gonna do is press it in with your hands. You can use a cup too. I've used the base of a cup or a bowl, whatever you prefer. I've also used, because my hands are dirty, don't judge, the base of my measuring cup. And it'll give a good pressure release there, and you can get it nice and even. Right? Look how pretty that is. Look at that. So now you have an even surface to cook on. Perfect. All right, so that's all pressed in here, which is great. And now we're gonna take our preserves. Just gonna mix them up a little bit here. Move this out of my way. And here we go. The whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle in here. Look, and all those preserves you had in your cupboard that you haven't used in a long time. This is the project for them. All right, cool. So all I'm doing here is literally spreading out my beautiful preserves. I'm actually gonna switch to my spatula, which is my favorite tool. One of my favorite tools in the kitchen anyway. All right, let's do this. Spread it out. Look how beautiful. Nice cranberry, pineapple jelly from Cape Cod. When we visited Cape Cod last spring when my husband graduated. All right, well that doesn't look like enough jelly to me. So, hold on a second. Okay, so if I could get this, never mind. Okay, so sorry, I decided that wasn't enough jelly. So I found this other one, plum, which is also very good. So we're gonna make a plum and cranberry jelly here, filled oatmeal bar. All right. Again, I like to use everything in my cupboards, anything you can find. And look how pretty that is. It doesn't matter what you have, right? You don't have to have a cranberry pineapple jam. No, I have more than cranberry pineapple jam. I have now cranberry pineapple and plum jam in the middle of this, and that's totally fine. Okay, here we go. And look at that. Beautiful. All right, except I want all that goodness right there, so let's not want the goodness. All right, now you take the remainder of this and sprinkle it on top. And you want those like big bits of oatmeal in there because those are gonna be the good ones. All right, cool. That's it. Literally rest of this on here. And now you're gonna bake at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes. And you're literally just waiting for this to be golden brown. And that's it. Easy peasy.